Good day, good day. We're going to talk about highlights from the week. Really looking forward to getting into it. But first, our theme song. Yeah. Here we are. Happy Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Really happy if you're watching this live. Really happy if you are watching this at some other time. I really appreciate you checking in. We have had a tremendous week. Guests have included Maggie Carey, who was on yesterday, Arcane Antoine, who was on Tuesday. We're talking about the politics of the Black Lives Matter movement. We were talking about good governments. I think a couple of the big takeaways that came out of that conversation is accountability, transparency, sunshine laws, the idea that funding that's going into police departments, if you're a part of that conversation and you understand what's being asked for in the defund the police movement, you understand that it's not about no police. It's about taking some of the funds that are going to the police. Police are handling so many different issues, so many different challenges. It's not even really fair to them. They're not trained for it. What can we do with our society to make sure that people are receiving the services that they need, that we are taking care of people with the social contract? We are not all getting better as a society if we are not all getting better as a society. I am not more healthy if my neighbor is sicker. Right. So taking care of people, it's what the whole idea of taxes really is that we pay for these social support systems so that when times fall, and so many people have been taking advantage of that social system now with unemployment in the pandemic. If you've received unemployment, with challenges and all, but you are taking part of the social contract. And I think that, anytime anyone is receiving help or services from the government, they're not mad at that, but sometimes they're mad that somebody else is. So just understanding that we're all into this together. So that was a big takeaway for me for this week. I talked about thank you cards on Wednesday and the idea that if you're doing things consistently in terms of putting reviews out there and having that attitude of gratitude, that you'll get very far. And that's really what I want to talk about today, is just consistency, right? Today, there was not a topic put up because one of the reasons I did that was I was just getting this live set up in advance. And one of my jobs today will be getting all the lives set up for next week. We have some great guests coming up in the next 2 weeks. Liz King, who has been putting on an amazing virtual pivot summit, will be on. And for folks that are wondering and sort of taking a look at how the sausage is made, so to speak, and how we're putting the show together, how I'm putting the show together, I'm creating a platform, and then how are we getting somebody to come on? We're inviting them. So I really encourage you with your business, however you decide to do it, to be consistent with your social media, whether it's with LinkedIn, which is really great right now, utilizing the tool TikTok. I was begging people yesterday, get on TikTok, get familiar with the technology. I really think that as a video production tool, 15, 60-second video or less, create the ability to create a commercial for your personal brand, for your business is just amazing. Whether you choose to post that on TikTok or not, there's tons of tips and tricks. And for anybody that wants I want to create a video on TikTok, but I don't want the TikTok symbol on there. Just get in touch with me. I'll find the resource for you so you can take that off of there. Like there's a way to use these platforms in such amazing ways. So you want to take advantage of them. Talking about consistency, right? So if you notice that we are going live every day with Biz Dev Live at 11 a.m., it creates trust. It creates this sense of action. And I am battling, so the full T, right? I am battling every day with, hey, I want to move my business forward. I want to create things that people can buy so that there's income coming in. And luckily, through my efforts with MPI's Lunch Bunch that we host for event professionals and people in the hospitality space on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern. So send me a message, Cameron at totheventstaffing.com. Leave a message in the comments, and I will make sure that you are contacted, and we'll take care of you and get you an invite for the Lunch Bunch if you're interested in that. But the beautiful thing with that program that it has turned into business for me. And again, that's another consistent platform that we're doing every week. And the nice thing about that is it's an interactive platform. So, for Biz Dev Live, I'm just speaking out into the world, and maybe somebody is watching, maybe somebody isn't, but guaranteed every Wednesday we have a platform that is really interactive and engaging and entertaining, providing networking for network professionals. And that's something that you can do for your business as well. If you would like, I can do that for your business as well. Create a platform for your colleagues to come together and network and expand their skills and expand their network, and they'll get a lot of value from that, so they'll keep coming back. And as long as you're doing it in an entertaining and interactive way, I guarantee you that people will keep coming back to that. If you build it, they will come. The secret sauce to that is providing value, and if you provide value both in your platform, in your business, people will continue to come back to you. And then the secret sauce for you in developing your business is, how do you turn that into how do you monetize that? And there's so many different ways to monetize a platform. It's just finding the way that's comfortable for you and finding a way that you feel works within your moral and ethics for what you're doing. I can tell you that, I don't have any sort of inkling or idea that, I'm going to do this for 10 days or 20 days or even 30 days, and it's going to turn into something I've committed to next 365 days of doing this consistently, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. every day. So if you want to build something special, whether it's you or your team, create that consistency. The posts on LinkedIn, the posts on Facebook, posts on Instagram. Create something that's consistent. Use the social media tools that are out there. This is a great way to develop your business. That is what this program is about, developing your business. Whatever your product is, and I'm looking forward to having those conversations that I know we'll have when we've developed a larger following, but to go in specifically. So I'm really interested in having those conversations with businesses, how we can specifically create that consistency and engagement over time. But really, it's just taking, Maggie Carey was so great yesterday. Every question that a client has ever given you is fodder for your social media. You can take that and create a post. Anybody's asked you, well, how does this work? Post. Does it do this? Post. Is this included? Right? Post. It might be a 15-second post. It might be a 30-minute explanation video. House it all on your platform. Create that publicly available resource or privately available, depending on what the framework of your business model is, but do it and put it out there. Two things are going to happen. One, you're going to get better at those explanations through videoing it and then seeing yourself. And two, you will have created something that you can use as a resource over and over and over again. Do you hire a lot of people? Are there certain things that you say each time that you interview somebody? Would it make sense for you to record that as perfect as you can get it, record it, and just play it for them, even if you're there. Because a lot of my interviews, I definitely want to see people's reactions to things. I definitely want to get a sense that they understood something. But do I need to say it every time? Am I being consistent every time I say it? Am I saying what I want to say? So get really comfortable with the tools, with video, with audio. If I am showing somebody an interactive video, it's just like me being there. I have the tools set up in my office. Everybody has a computer screen, video monitor. You can show off that video, and will you be more coherent, to the point, save time? I guarantee you, you will. And in that process of hearing your video and seeing the reaction of the person that's watching it, if you're doing this for an interview sort of scenario, you will learn a lot. In your follow-up, you can ask, what did you get from that interview? What was the key points from the interview? And if people are consistently saying something different from what you wanted them to get from your video, then you focus on more and redo that video to focus more on the key points that you really want them to take away. And that learning built on consistency and participation with your business model, that will set you apart and develop your business far beyond the competition. I guarantee you, because people do not do that. So you want a way to set yourself apart. You want a way to talk about your business in a way that really sets you apart from the competition. I guarantee you that is the way. Video yourself, understand what you're saying, what your message is, and it really doesn't matter whether you're an HR person, a speaker, or on the sales team, right? This is something that will help your process. You will learn from this. All right. So I really want you to understand that fully and take advantage of it. All right. I'm going to play us out here, and I hope that everyone is having a great day, and we'll have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday with Biz Dev Live.
Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. This is business development, not even selling it. This is intelligent. If you watch it, I promise you benefit. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Leadership and motivation, empathy and inspiration. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz Dev Live, weekdays at 11 Eastern Time. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T. Biz D with C, brought to you by Cameron T.
Thanks so much for tuning in. See you on Monday.